Hello. I'd like to thank you all for your stamina of sitting through. This is a lot of art to talk about, and so I am allowed to speak. My history as an artist, as was mentioned, as I made sculpture and painting, and now I'm in a phase in which I'm trying to combine some of the same concerns in both of those disciplines. For about 10 years, I pretty much exclusively painted, but I began to very much miss constructing things. I hadn't quite realized how much I like to build. And so I began on a series of small works to get myself back into constructing sculptural forms. And I started on a group of works of which this piece is a part. And it was combining my interest in science and thinking about science concepts as a visual artist. And I had a show of these small works that was called Knowing Science, Seeing Art. And this particular piece features a schematic of a DNA double helix, and the idea that this is the transmitted part of our DNA that goes to the next generation. The title Eternal Life seemed very appropriate for that piece. Among other works in this series, there were works commenting on something as simple as a moire effect, or, well, I think there were probably about 15 pieces, and some of them can be seen on my website if you want to follow up further on this idea. Throughout the time of my making art, I've always been interested in combining the sensual with the more intellectual idea, so that the work has kind of swung back and forth between those two poles, but it seems extremely important to me to combine those two things. I've always felt that we are drawn to something as much by what you contrast it with. We become more aware of something because there is a contrast nearby it. And that is why I like this idea of bringing the sensual and the intellectual together. Many of the things I feel about my art were in my sleep, so I think I will just end here and thank you so much, all of you, for your staying for art.